No. 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 Yeah. Dang, okay, there. Now, I was like, I'm speaking, but no words are coming out of my mouth. But because I didn't unmute myself, I was speaking on mute. But hey, I'm no longer doing that anymore. Hi, everybody. How the heck is it going? Welcome to another live stream. I'm really excited. You know, I'm really excited about these events because, yeah, it's kind of like, I don't know, it's like this, a sign of good things to come. The weekend is coming up. How's it going, Rusty? How's it going? How's it going? Hi, Blueberry. Yo. Hi, Fuzzy Connection. Hi, Zenith. Red Hirohito. Hello. Hi, Chrisman. How's it going? Hi, Andy. Hey, hi, Vulpus. Hi, Luris. Hi, Luris. Yeah. Oh my goodness. The gang is all here. The gang is all here. Sorry, my eye is like itching like crazy. Ew, foxes, get out of here. Woo. Okay, bye. See, as long as this stream makes a difference in someone's life via the woo, that's all that matters, you know? All that matters. Baseball season is back and the Yankees won. Yeah, so I think Cardinals opening season or opening day, like either is coming up soon or it already happened, but St. Louis is popping right now. Like it is not everybody's just pretty much getting in baseball mode. St. Louis loves hockey because they have the Blues here, and they love baseball because the Cardinals. We're trying to get into soccer, but yeah, it's still kind of new. I feel like it still has a bit of time to kind of like, I don't know, get its footing ready. Yeah, or red. I prefer Hero now. Okay. All right. I'm at MCFC while at a hotel a few miles away from it. Nice. Motor City FurCon. I still have to go to that con. Like Michigan's kind of like my home state. Yeah, I kind of miss it, you know. I need to go back. I need to go back. I feel like we do make a trip up to Michigan at least once a year for like family and stuff. But yeah, I'm pretty jelly. I'm pretty jelly you're at MCFC. Wish I was there. We got Las Vegas FurCon coming up though, so I'm getting ready to be a kind of a casino fox, you know? A fox just living out inside the casinos. Hey, thanks for the donation, York. Good evening, Cap. Sorry, I can't stay. I have work in the morning. Have fun. And I hope to catch you on the next time. Bye for now. Thank you for the donation, York. Peace and love your way. Oh. Finally able to catch one again now that I'm not working anymore. I'm the one Dis had you make a video for. Oh, yeah, hey. That's funny. That is funny. Oh, Dis. I feel like, okay, so I had a roommate named Dis at MFF. And I never met Dis before. Like Dis is a friend of a friend, you know, kind of like an acquaintance, right? A furry acquaintance, first time meeting them. And I didn't know what to expect, you know? And Dis was pretty quiet, you know, pretty reserved and quiet. And I noticed this right away. So I pretty much spent the entire con being like, hey Dis, hey Dis, hey Dis, hey Dis, hey Dis, Dis, how's it going? Hey Dis. And it kind of ended up becoming like a, I don't know, a tradition by the end of the con. You know, every morning I wake up, I say, "Hey, dis, new phone, who dis?" I got to see Footloose the musical on March 23rd. Nice. I didn't know they made a musical about it though. Like, I know the movie is a musical, and it's a pretty catchy song too. You know, maybe I'll pick that song for the Floor Wars or dance competition for GFM. You know, because I get a bit of a say in like what gets played when people are battling on the stage. But yeah, Cardinals beat the Twins. Sorry, 5-3. That's pretty close though. It's pretty close. It's pretty close. I like Toronto in baseball for some reason. It's been a while since that. So like I've been to Canada before, and Canada is it's fun. You know, it's a fun place. I want to go back there. It's not that far away. You know, like it's not that long of a drive. It's a pretty long drive, but it's not like the end of the world kind of a situation. Like if I was driving to California though from like St. Louis, nah, that's too far. You know, like, or like even east to west coast. Ugh. I mean, maybe if I broke it up into a few days, it'd be all right. But like, just doing a nonstop drive from the east to the west coast, that sounds like ooh. And now my screen's starting to get a bit of glare. I don't know, why is it doing that? I think it's the light up here. I'm a friend of his, and when he mentioned he was rooming with you, I got excited because I love your stuff. Ah, nice. Yo, I hope I get to run into this again. I hope I get to run into this again. Maybe at LVFC. I don't know. Yeah, that was your Furry Sports Network update brought to you by Colonel Cluggers. Yes, sirree. We actually got the Fox merch on today. It's screaming time, scream o'clock. Always screaming time. A. Just say the letter out loud. It ends up becoming like a how do foxes scream in New York? A. So stupid. Uwu. Hi, how's it going? Katira, hello. Welcome to the Uwu time. I didn't really know quite what to name the stream for tonight because like Shep and I we got dinner at a Mexican restaurant, and it was pretty good, you know, but like it was getting a little late, and I had to stop somewhere else too. And then by the time I got back, I was like, oh man, the stream's starting soon. So I didn't really know what to name it, you know. I was just like, ooh time. Man, I want to do a stream though at some point where like I just cook food, you know, like boil some eggs on a live stream. I don't know. I feel like maybe I can become the next furry Gordon Ramsay, you know? I need other fursuiters to yell at in the kitchen. Like, it's raw! That's freaking raw! Nay. By the way, sometimes I play a game called Super Megas Baseball and stream on Twitch. I play it with the New Jersey Centaurs. New Jersey Centaurs, is that the team? Or is that like a team in the game? I was like, Centaurs. Is that a game stream? Did you watch Nintendo Direct? No, I watched the Pokemon announcements though. I saw the new Pokemon game coming out. Yeah, it's it's like Pokemon Z to A or ZA. Pokemon ZA. I wonder what kind of memes are gonna come out from that game. But no, I did not watch Nintendo Direct. Lamb sauce, raw. I changed the name of a team called the Moose on the game to the New Jersey Centaurs. Okay. I thought that was an actual team for a second, you know? I was like, New Jersey Centaurs? Then we need like the other tar furries, right? Like fox tars. I haven't really seen too much like centaur art. It's been a while. I feel like it was all over the place, like in like the early, not that early. It was like all over the place around like 2015, 16 time frame, but then it kind of stopped. I don't know. What are you, a Scream sandwich? Yeah. Switch 2 is coming direct soon. Okay. What ended up changing about the new Switch? I didn't really see. Like, what makes it different than the previous Switch? Foxy Nightstream would be a nice name. Yeah, okay. All right, Foxy Nightstream, you know, we can do that. Although that'd be a sweet team name in real life, the New Jersey Centaurs. Yeah. Oh my goodness. A long time. Hello, Wishstream 2.0. How's it going? How you doing? The chicken is fluffing. Oh. The chicken if fluffing. I don't really know if Cluckers does a lot of fluffing. Very full of feathers, you know? Not a lot of fluff. Any calf corner. My goal has been originally this year to get as much stuff out as I possibly could, but like my job has been ridiculous, like straight up ridiculous. The funny thing is I actually have the video that was supposed to be coming out this week on this camera. I just have not gotten a chance to edit it. Hold up. Yeah, and then like even like doing it on the weekend, right? Like this Saturday, I have to go to work like after hours to go and do another project, right? Like, maybe I could just live stream myself doing work. That'd be, I don't know. No, the IT director is there. That wouldn't be great. That would not be a good look. Switch 2.0 isn't that different. It's got larger Joy-Cons and a larger screen, and they attach differently. There's no rails. Okay, so is it like the same hardware though? You know, like is the processing power any stronger, or is it just like a, I don't know, like a side grade? You know, I mean, or like just a direct upgrade. You know, like physically. Oops, it's not if. It is not if. Oh, okay. I was like, wait a minute. What? I'm the imposter. Whoa! Found the imposter. Oh! I knew it. Blue is always the imposter. Hi, Nightclaw. How's it going? Hello. Welcome. Will you do that again? Your first you had in the room bat? Room bat? I mean, I had a bat, like on the stream last time. It's got to be beefier in terms of the chips. Okay, so it is. I mean, hopefully it's a, you know, an upgraded Switch. We have a Switch, but I think the last thing I played for it was that Zelda game, Tears of the Kingdom. Yeah, I played Tears of the Kingdom like almost religiously when it came out. That was my first Breath of the Wild-esque game, and I was not prepared for how big of a game it was. Like, you have like 3 different layers to the world. It's like someone took a Ubisoft game and put 3 maps on top of each other, and they're like, here you go, have fun. I want to go to a con someday. I've been feeling all jealous of people going to MCFC and TFF. Those are 2 cons I really need to hit up again. I went to TFF once, and that was like 2017. It was a while ago. The room cleaning robot? Okay. Oh, my first you had on the Roomba. Yeah, okay, yeah. Maybe I'll just do that for the stream. Like, I'll just have the Roomba clean, and then I'll just film it, you know? No context at all. It'll be an entire hour of the floor getting cleaned. Hi, how's it going, Nova Wolf? How's it going? Yeah. Yes, you gotta have faith. You gotta have faith you'll make it there again. You know? Like, it feels kind of like it'll be so far out of reach, and then before you know it, you'll find yourself there. Yo! Thank you for the donation, Long Rider. Gotta duck out to shower. Glad I caught you, though. Hey, have a good shower. Get all squeaky clean, you know? Clean furries are good furries. Clean, 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 yeah! When you see a letter that doesn't make sense in the sentence, always autocorrect. I'm scared. I'm scared of autocorrect. Like, it works like 60% of the time. 60% of the time, it works none of the time. I've never been to a furry-con. Furry-cons are a lot of fun. They're a lot of fun. I would definitely say it's kind of like a bingo space, right? In the furry fandom, you want to fill out this bingo card. You know, and I feel like going to a con, at least one, is one of those bingo spaces. Yeah, I cannot recommend them enough. They're a lot of fun. Oh, they're good. They're good. They're good. I'm gonna transpondering the blessed machines of Omnisaya. Oh, you know, I'm trying to think of something. I'm trying to think of something to say, and I'm drawing a blank. Brushing fluff and kicking butt. Yeah, that does not rhyme, but hey, that's my current status. Just stay with it, set those goals, and go for it. Yeah. Will you jump in a pool with your fursuit head on? I've been like kind of on the fence about that because I never got clarification from my maker that made this suit that it's gonna be water safe. Because I'm not really sure how the eyes are, like if they're painted, what. I don't really know too much about my suit, which is weird, right? I wear it all the time. You figured I'd know more about it, but it's kind of a mystery to me. Yeah, and I got the new suit coming too. Oh, I'm excited. Calf 2.0. I'm ready. Ooh, woo. Hi, Scratch Harry. Hello. It was still a bar. Yeah, I mean, like, I'm just gonna be like, I'm just not gonna rhyme for any of my stuff. Everything just rhymes with orange. That was still a bar. I wish I could rap. Hello! Hi, Purple. Hello. Hey, I look forward to seeing the 2.0. I really want to do like an unboxing video, you know? I feel like that'd be good, because the first time I got my suit, like when I opened the suit for the first time, I didn't even have a channel at that point, you know? I was just kind of like, I didn't even really know that was a thing. But yeah, I should do an unboxing video. I went to the shower for about 20 minutes and came out with the knowledge of how to build a Warlord class Titan of the Imperium. Oh my goodness. Sometimes it's like that, you know? Sometimes you go to the shower and you get those shower thoughts. I've never had that happen before, surprisingly. I know it's a thing, taking a shower and like an idea comes to you. Has this happened to you before, chat? Have you taken a shower and then just had an epiphany, you know, some kind of thought or way that's going to change the world for the better or worse? Let me know, because I personally haven't. Like, whenever I take a shower, I'm just like purpose focused, like laser focused on getting out of the shower as fast as I can. I don't know. I'm not a huge fan of taking long showers. The glue is tossed. Don't toss the glue. I love Calf. The suit's very cute. Aw, thank you. Well, thank you kindly. I had my Z Fold 3 for a few days and I already broke it, and now I'm looking for a replacement and looking at the Galaxy Watch 6. Dang, I'm sorry to hear that about the phone though. Like, is that one of the models of phones where like it kind of folds in on itself? I'm planning on watching The Chosen, The Last Supper Part 1 tomorrow or Saturday after church. Alrighty. Alrighty. Alrighty then. I need to adjust my chair. I'm like so freaking short. Ah! Hello, cute fox. Oh, hi, Volparini. How's it going? I don't know why I said it like that. I'm like, Volparini, you know? I don't know why I said it like that. So is it Volparine or Volparine? Or Volparin? Like, is the E silent? I want to make sure I'm saying it right. You know, maybe this entire time I've been saying it wrong. I take showers as hot as possible, as long as possible. Ah, like how hot are we talking about? We're talking like warm or like a boiling hot shower. I made the mistake of running the laundry machine or something like that at the same time I showered. And it changes the temperature and the water pressure. And also my parents' house, every time you like flush the toilet, the shower would like turn ice cold. And it was the scariest thing ever. You know, you would just hope that nobody had to use the bathroom or flush the toilet while you're showering, because you're just gonna have a bad time. What's your favorite snacks when you're sad? My favorite snacks when I'm sad? Probably Ben and Jerry's. Like a pint of Ben and Jerry's ice cream just does it for me. Yeah. Okay, I've been told I eat ice cream kind of weird. And I didn't really know there was like a proper way to eat ice cream. So like, I actually lick the inside of the pint until I can't anymore, and then I use a spoon. Is that weird? Am I just like out of control for doing that? I put the faucet all the way hot. Ah! That sounds really, really hot. Oh my goodness. What happens if you use a laser pointer on a fox? They're gonna be interested in it for like a little bit, and then they're not, because they're half cat, you know? I feel like you're gonna have a little bit of that over. Some crossover. The E is silent like Wolverine, but fox pill. Okay, so Volparine. Okay, yeah, alright. Volparine. I got it. I got it. Yeah, it's the one that folds in on itself. I broke both. Oh no, I'm sorry to hear that. No! I cannot resist a crazy complicated ice cream. I know. I cannot do like just plain old vanilla or plain old chocolate or strawberry or whatever. I gotta have something in there. Hey. Sorry I cannot stay. I have school in the morning. I had some bowling time at Splits and it was fun. I hope you have a good day and stay safe. Bye for now. Bye, Nova. Thanks for joining. Yes! Also, Linkin Park announced a new song today, so check it out. It's called Up From the Bottom. All right. I have not actually really listened to a lot of Linkin Park's new stuff, you know? Like, I know it's out there, and I think Shep's listened to it a few times too. But like, I don't know. Maybe I should give it more of a listen. Oh, and when I was in the shower, I had my eyes closed, and when I came out of the shower, I saw green for 3 minutes. What? You turned into the Hulk when you came out of the shower. That's what happened. You had a Bruce Banner moment. No cap, you're a fox. That makes perfect sense. All right. Good to know. Canine behavior. Typical canine behavior. Always take care, stay safe, and I'll see you soon. Bye, Nova. No foxes make sense. Yeah, I think that's the thing about foxes. Foxes not making sense makes sense. It's the eternal fox struggle, you know? I'm hearing something outside. It sounds almost like a tornado. Siren? I don't know what that is. What? I hope it's not a tornado siren. That would not be good. I don't think there's anything like coming over here. Bad weather, like rain and stuff. You know, a caffeine foxtar or fox centaur would be cool. Oh, okay. Okay. I can still imagine if I use a laser pointer to caffeine. Yeah, I would just probably like chase it only for a little bit and then I give up. Up from the bottom, huh? Oh, what's that emoji where like the finger's just like this? Hey, Caffeine Fox and Boops Boops. Hi, A. Johnson. Hello. Hello. Welcome to the stream. Oh my goodness. Yeah. I listen to hard rock and heavy metal. Yo! Right. I mean, I listen to metal too, but only when I'm like at the gym. I can't listen to it if I'm driving. If I listen to like metal music when I'm driving on the highway, I get like way too aggressive. I get locked in. You have heard the new one debuting, Emily. I have heard it. I just don't remember it because I think I only heard it once. I look towards upgrading to the Fold 4, but it's more than I pay for the 3. Yeah, I mean, like, sometimes it's not always worth it, right? Like, you got to kind of look at what you get from the new phone and whether or not it justifies the price tag, right? Happy Thursday. Heck yeah, it is definitely a happy Thursday. It is definitely a happy Thursday. I'm Fennec. We are Red Foxes on crack. Every video I've seen of a Fennec, they're just screaming or they're like going at 400,000 miles an hour, jumping off of furniture, like doing Tony Hawk Pro Skater moves off the wall. I feel like that's just Fennec behavior, you know? Any tip for a new furry? That's me. Hey, welcome to the fandom. Glad you could join us. Tips for a new furry? I would say definitely the first tip, and it's not really a tip, but kind of enjoy it. Like really take it in, because there's gonna become a moment where you look back on it and you know, like being in the fandom for a while is fun, but nothing's quite the same as like when you first like get into it. But with that being said, go and look for like local furry groups in your area. Most states have groups of furries in different parts of the state, right? Like say for example, you live in Arkansas. Even though there isn't a con in Arkansas that I know of, there's groups of furries that live in Arkansas. It could be Southern Arkansas, Northern Arkansas, Central, right? Like they're all over the place. And the internet is really the place where a lot of people just end up organizing events, going to stuff. Yeah. And also another tip for being a furry, I'll leave it at 3. 1 sort of tip and 2 tips. You don't need a fursuit. You do not need a fursuit to be a part of the fandom. It's just fursuits are kind of like what ends up being photographed or videoed at cons typically, and it kind of gives it the impression that they're really, really common. I mean, sure, you're going to see a lot of fursuits at fur meets or conventions, but not that many. And even if somebody does have a fursuit, they might not be wearing it because these are hot. These are hot and uncomfortable at times. We've done some picnics outside before, like where it's really hot, start barbecuing stuff. Everybody brings their fursuit if they have one. And we wear it. We wear our fursuits for like 30 minutes, 30 to 35 minutes, and then we take it off because it's way too hot. It's way too hot. There's a wildfire in Charlotte, North Carolina. Oh, no. Sorry to hear that. That's no good. No tornadoes in California. Get wrecked, y'all. Oh my goodness, but that is true. Tornadoes don't really make it to California, do they? Like, I know there's like a lot of earthquakes and stuff, but like tornadoes? Tornadoes? No apparent warnings in St. Louis on the Weather Channel. Well, that's good. That's good. Maybe I was just hearing something in the neighborhood. It just sounded like a tornado siren. It was weird. It's okay, I might lose my house to an earthquake. No! That reminds me of that gun emoji. Oh, the smiling face one? Yeah. Hi, Lucifer. Hello. Hi. How's it going? Welcome. Hi, everybody, by the way. I'm slowly catching up. I'm slowly catching up to like the messages. I don't want to just like not read stuff, right? Because me personally, like whenever I watch another stream and like people just skip over the comment, I'm like, no. Oh, it's a okay. Caught up. I've caught up. Tips for a new furry: find local friends because those people are going to be your best friends. Yes, or yes. You know, I'm going to be an optimist. I'm going to be an optimist, you know? Every new encounter is a potential new friend. Yeah. Also, another tip for being a furry, don't get involved in the drama. Like, it's very, very easy to get lost in the drama sauce. And some furries just, like, straight up, like, just love drama. Like, they cannot get enough drama. And I try and make it a habit to stay away, you know? I don't need that. I don't need that in my life. No drama. I don't want no drama. No drama, no drama. No drama llamas. The only reason I want the Fold 4 is because it has the Qualcomm SM8475 Snapdragon 8 Plus Gen 1. I am guessing that that is a good thing. I don't know what that is. Sadly, there's no local furry groups where I live. I've been a furry for years, but I never really meet another furry in person until I met my boyfriend. Oh, well, hey, congrats on meeting your furry boyfriend. Yeah, I will say, you know, not every place has a lot of furry groups. You know, like it might be an entire location with like 2 or 3 furries, but they're there. This is, you know, some areas, typically like, I don't know, like cities and stuff, usually have a lot more chances to run into a furry. It's because there's more people, right? It's statistics. Statistics at that point. There's a chance encounter with a furry. Anytime. Oh my goodness, it's caffeine. Hi, Kai, cutie. Hello. Hello. It is 60 degrees. That's pretty good. 60 degrees with wind chill though. Like, no. I'm good on that. Maybe it was the fox signal. Like the bat signal? maybe that's the only reason I heard it. Maybe nobody else heard that sound. You know? I think it's because I got the fox shirt on. Like, that is why I can hear that siren. What's an intact foundation? I don't know. I'm sorry to hear that. Sorry, I'm back. Hi, Nova. And also remember to love and treat others the way you want to be treated. Exactly. The golden rule. Turns out it applies to more than just, you know, just daily life. If you treat other furries nicely and with respect, and, you know, don't like start talking behind people's backs and starting drama and all that nonsense, chances are they're probably not going to be, you know, they're going to be more likely to engage with you in the future, you know? Yeah. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. This is a teams to be the best teammate you can be. That's right. There is no I in furry, but there is a you. Oh, whoa, my brain. I just had a Jimmy Neutron brain blast. Oh man. It's gonna be 46. No thank you. No thank you. You can keep that 46-degree weather. I'm gonna keep the 50 to 60. Unless you're JJ, in which you just show off your ears and everyone loves you, including me. Oh my goodness. We roomed with JJ for MFF. And like, yeah, I think we're rooming again too for Las Vegas FurCon, which would be really cool. He's got big ol' ears. He's got some big honking ears. Them radar dishes. I love it when the tea is spilled. Okay. Yo, Caffeine, what is your favorite movie? My favorite movie. Oh. It's gonna be kind of I would have to say the Fantastic Mr. Fox. You know, like, on one hand, it's Aliens, like the horror movie, and on the other hand, it's Fantastic Mr. Fox. It's kind of I love Wes Anderson movies, but I also love me some horror. So if Wes Anderson can make a horror movie, I am all for that. That would probably be really weird, surreal, and kind of freaky. But I'm here for it. Mine's Harry Potter and Kung Fu Panda. Oh yeah, I heard that they're actually making a series on HBO now. Yeah. I love your videos and your voice. Aw, thanks. Yes! I don't know why I yelled that, but inside voices, Calf. Let's not yell at the chat, you know? They've probably had a long day, and the last thing they need to hear is you screaming, "Stuff it to the microphone." In England, furries exist, but it's hard to come by. The internet is pretty much the only way to find each other. Yeah, the internet has definitely helped. The furry fandom would not be what it is today if the internet wasn't a thing, you know? There's almost as much as we're all dressed up like animals and things of this earth, you know? It's all based off the internet. The internet really played a role in meeting other furries and helping cons spread around and everything. I know there's a lot of furries in London. Like I know there's a sizable chunk of furries in London. But yeah, I'm not entirely sure from like the rest of the UK. The first video I saw from you was the How to Survive a FurCon like 5 years ago. I have never been to a FurCon though. Also, I have never seen you live. It's time zoning so hard. It's 3 a.m. for me. Oh my goodness. Dang, that's a commitment. Hey, thank you for showing up, you know, at 3 a.m. This is indeed Uwu time. It's always Uwu time. Always Uwu time. If anybody tells you it's OWO time, they are sadly mistaken. I love your vids. Oh, thank you. Don't you know Qualcomm Snapdragon? It is a company that's making chips for phones. That's how we can do gaming on our phones and the 5G connectivity. Oh, the more you know. The more you know. Shep says cringe. Get out of here, Shep. None of that. Bar. Also, Otani just hit a monster home run. Hey, nice. Home run time. Let's go. Let's go. Yes. Caffeine, I'll tell you, in Cali, we have so many fur meets that drama is nonstop. We have fur meets. We have fur meets almost every weekend, but they're kind of cliquey. Yeah, I heard California, out of all the states for furries, is the most cliquey, you know? Which is kind of, I don't know. I only went to California like a fur meet one time. Yeah, it was like a furry nightclub. It's pretty cool. agreed. We have enough enemies outside the fandom. We shouldn't turn on each other unless we find some creeps among us. Exactly. I mean, the furry fandom's big. It's a big fandom, but it's also not a big fandom. Stuff like Star Wars and like Rick and Morty, and well, maybe not as much Rick and Morty now, but Star Trek, Lord of the Rings, any big IP, they're gonna have a lot more members, right? That just goes without saying. That's cool though, because you could be a furry and be into that stuff too. You know, it's not like one or the other. Yes, you're going to LVFC. I am definitely going to LVFC. I am going to partake of the Las Vegas nightlife in fursuit. Yes. Both of those are good ones. Yeah, I don't know. I just feel like it's kind of a weird combo. Thank goodness for the furry net, indeed. God knows how he existed as a fandom back in the 80s. Yeah, okay, if you think the furry fandom is kind of niche now, like in the 80s, if you ran into another person, like if you somehow found out about the furry fandom, right? You could go a long time without meeting another furry, you know? I wonder how many furries didn't really know they belonged in a group of people called furries, you know? I wonder, oh, that's interesting. Like I wonder if some people made it like a good chunk of their lives without realizing that there's like an entire like a group of people, or a group of animals, a menagerie, if you will, of like-minded people. I'm a weird hybrid in weather. Like, I was born in the desert, so heat is not a problem for me. Lucky for you. But I'm also perfectly fine in 15-degree Fahrenheit blizzard with shorts and a t-shirt. That is peak. I don't know if you're from the Midwest, but that is peak Midwest energy. It's almost like a rite of passage here that you have to wear cargo shorts when it's cold outside. I personally do it. Yeah. Does ferality count as a furcon? I don't know. It depends on who you ask. I have seen. I mean, yeah, I would count it. I would count it as a furry convention. Like a type of furry convention. It's like going to a furcon, like IRL and stuff. Like it's a different beast. You know, like if you end up getting into an awkward conversation with somebody, like you can't really just like skip and go to the next lobby, right? So yeah, there's definitely some differences, but I would say it counts. You know, still going to an event, meeting up with furries. Could it be severe weather in Charlotte? Oh no. So on one hand, I just found out I may have room for MCFC tomorrow night, but I was supposed to do my taxes this weekend. Ooh, I mean, you could do both. You know, you could go to a FurCon and do your taxes when you're not doing FurCon stuff. But then again, it's only a day. I heard big, you rang. Oh my goodness, Jep. Oh my goodness. Tail. Yes, it was Tail. That was the club. I've been going since 2019. It's a great nightclub for furries in Long Beach. No, we didn't go to Frolic. We went to the one in Long Beach. Yeah, Shep and I went there back in 2017? Early 2018? I don't know. It was a while ago. Star Wars has to be one of the biggest fandoms out there. I love Star Wars myself. The Clone War era rocks. See, that is good. That is a refreshing perspective, because I've been told by Star Wars fans that the biggest Star Wars critics are Star Wars fans. And I was like, what? What does that mean? But apparently that's I guess a saying that goes around in the Star Wars community. Yeah. I'm one of the weird people too, by the way, who actually liked episode 1 when it first came out. I know a lot of people have like kind of didn't like the movie, and as time went on, they started appreciating that trilogy a bit more. Me, I watched that movie like 10 times at full ticket price. My parents were incredibly upset with me. They went to watch it one time, and that was about it. They just left me at the theater after that. They're like, nope, you can go ahead and watch it. I was like, all right, good, because I'm going to. It was Darth Maul. That's what it was. Darth Maul was so freaking cool. Yeah. And the Duel of the Fates soundtrack. Still to this day, it's good. It's good. I was told by my local Fermi in Florida that was super cliquey until I managed to socialize really well and actually have good friends from it. That's good. It's good. It's good. That's good. Click's bad. I need to go to LVFC, especially since my Golden Knights are in Vegas and I wanted to go to a Knights game for a while. Heck yeah. This is gonna be my first time going to LVFC. I am hyped. That clicky Fermi. Clicky Fermites. Man, clicks drive me nuts. I know a guy who was a furry in the 80s. I don't know if you know Makarza. I do not. I think back to like the 17. Why did I read it like Christopher Walken? I think back to like the 17 1800s when people didn't even know what furries existed, but they just felt a little bit off and not know how to put their identity into words. Yes, yes. Can you imagine being a furry in the 1800s? What? There's a guy in the 1890s who was photographed wearing a dog costume. That is true. That is wild too. That is wild. You know, like I wouldn't call it the oldest fursuit, but it's definitely up there. It's definitely up there. And that's not just a suit, you know, made from an animal or like something else like that. Like an actual suit that was made to look like an animal. Yes! I have heard about events being held back then. Nowhere near as big as the ones we hold now, though. Okay, well that was... Oh, wait a minute. My chat's just going like... Yeah. There's some archival footage of Anthrocon, like, in the 80s and early 90s, and it is very different to the Anthrocon today. If you ever get an opportunity to find those videos, I recommend checking them out because it's kind of cool to see where the fandom started and kind of where it is now, you know? Yeah. Tail was summer of 2016. Okay, there we go. Summer of 2016. For the weekend, but like I said, it complicates things because I'm supposed to do taxes Saturday before church. I mean, on one hand, you have, you know, adulting, being an adult. On the other hand, you have going to a fur con, right? It's kind of like, what do I pick? No way. If you ever decide to come back to SoCal, you have free lodging at my house. Yo. Shep and I have not been to California in a long time. It's been a while. The closest we went there recently was Arizona, and that was before MFF. But yeah, it's been a bit. Last time I went there, we went to Long Beach and we went to Venice Beach. That was fun. Had some really good food. Ow! Episode 1 was alright. Episode 3 has to be God tier though. Was General Grievous in episode 3? I think he was. Yes, okay, so I'm putting yeah, I would say the third one's definitely up there. But Jar Jar Binks though. What about Jar Jar? Animal. Animal. Christopher Walken's best work was his appearance in that one Fat Boy Slim video. That did happen. He did show up in that video. Wow. Oh my goodness. Ash Coyote has a whole 1 hour documentary that tells about the roots of the fandom in the 80s. I have actually not watched that documentary yet. Like, it is on my list of things to eventually get around to. I just haven't. I feel terrible about that, you know? Because, like, it's not like I don't want to watch it. Like, I just haven't gotten around to it. Ah! I will uwu time later. Uwu time. Uwu time? Uwu time, huh? It's always uwu time. Always uwu time. It's the people that say it's owo time, though. You gotta watch out. You gotta watch out for it. Commit tax crime, attend more cons. Oh my goodness, the convention loophole. Let's go to Disneyland. Yo, Disneyland. I still have not been to Disneyland. I have not gone there. I don't know what it's like. I don't know. Like, I like Disney, but I also don't like Disney, right? Like, I enjoy it. I saw something about like it was like a whole segment on like Disney adults and like Disney tattoos and like really getting into it. I was like, huh. I know a few people that have like just Disney bumper stickers all over their car. I think Disney needs to make more animated movies, right? I'm not talking about like computer graphics, right? I'm talking about like an actual hand-drawn movie. I think the last one they did was The Princess and the Frog. I think that might have been the last one they did. Yeah. I don't know. I just kind of like it when it's all like hand drawn, you know, because everything's computer nowadays. It's kind of like it's all right, it's cool, but like, bro, sometimes you just need that old school putting a pencil on some paper. Yes. Conference Zero held in Costa Mesa, California. In 1989, like 30 minutes away, was the very first furry convention. Whoa! That's wild. That's like being a part of history. Super sponsoring larger cons as a tax write-off. Use those perks. Look at Shep. Shep is the actual wolf of Wall Street. General Grievous was in episode 3, and it shows a very sad Jar Jar since he contributed to the rise of the Galactic Empire. Yeah, I think Jar Jar Binks is a Sith Lord, you know? I think all the signs point to him being a Sith Lord. The longest running fur meet, the Prancing Skill Tear, is about an hour away in Riverside, California. Yes, some of the very first videos I watched about the fandom were the Prancing Skill Tear videos, like these house parties that went on. And I was like, that's really cool. You know, I kind of want to do that. Yes, indeed. I remember Bandit. Yeah, Bandit, the raccoon would make videos for the Prancing Skill Tear, like these documentaries, like or vlogs of like what's going on at those events, and those are really cool. I love watching those. Gotta do both Disney World and Universal Studios in one weekend. That sounds like a lot. Like, oh my gosh, how do you manage to fit all that in a day? That documentary was the video that made me a furry in 2020, particularly the shot of Zillion Ross's red Protogen suit at Anthrocon 2019. Yo. Yes. Oh my goodness. Zillion Ross. That's a name I have not heard in a bit. Oh my goodness. Ah!
Fancy skill tier is fun, been a few times. See, you're lucky, Shep. You're lucky. Imagine being a Sith Lord. That shit does look awesome, can't lie. I mean, yeah, I feel like when Shep and I go to that Star Wars Galaxy's Edge at Disneyland? Disney World? I think it's Disney World. I'm gonna go and get a red lightsaber, you know? Because I'm a Sith. I'm a Sith, right? I'm bad. I'm bad to the bone. I'm a bad fox. Or orange. You know, I think I might go with orange. I want an orange lightsaber because orange are the colors of foxes. What? Did I not say she? Well, if that's the case, my bad. I totally like. Whoa! Ah! Whoa! Whoa! Oh! Yeah, I am ready. I am ready to go to Disney World. To Disney. I am ready. Motivated, dedicated, and overall outstanding. You sounded like old Ben. Obi-Wan Kenobi. That's not a name I've heard in a long time. The Prancing Skill Tear. Red sabers do be the best. Represents unlimited power. I used to play like the Jedi Survivor games a lot. And that was really cool how you could like change your lightsaber color that really hadn't been done in games before. You were kind of just stuck with whatever the movie had. You're like, oh, I'm Luke. I have a green lightsaber. I have a blue lightsaber. You know? It's then they started adding like yellow, orange, purple, shades of green, you know? And now there's the dark sabers now too, which are pretty cool. I still have to finish The Mandalorian. I started season 2, and like that was about it. And then Boba Fett kind of bored me. I got a little Boba bored. Coffee. Captain Shep, when you come back, hit me up so you can stay for free at my house in 20 minutes from Disneyland. Yo, yeah, Disneyland vlogging video. Let's go. I need to do that. I feel like there's a lot of those on YouTube, but like, I don't know. You know, I gotta try it out. Gotta try it at least once. Purple Saber's the best because one bad mother fluffer. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, that was that's Samuel L. Jackson. Yeah, who played Mace Windu. Yeah. I do kind of feel like he kind of died in a I don't know, unexpected way. You know, like I was just kind of like, what? But hey, you know. Hello there, General Kenobi. Ah! Oh my goodness. Now I'm just picturing like General Grievous with a fursuit head on, like crawling around. That'd be the creepiest thing ever. Paul Kestis is goated. Yeah, Al Kestis. I've really gotten into the new games. Like they're fun. I do feel like I preferred the first one to the second. The second was fun. It just felt, I don't know. There's just something different about it. Maybe because it was less linear. I think that might have been it. I just wasn't prepared for that. Mace Windu, Chancellor Palpatine. Yo, furries are going hard in the Star Wars paint tonight. This is good. This is nice. This is Star Wars stream. We had a picture of Mace Windu in my old bathroom right above the toilet. Oh my goodness. He's just watching you? He's just watching you in the bathroom? We have something like that in the basement. Like we have a portrait of like a rainbow colored G-Shep, like street art. But it's just staring. Like it stares into your eyes and into your soul. And I'm not sure why we have it down there particularly, you know, because it's like, you know, Luke Screwdriver, Camper Darth Oliver, and Anderson Skydiver. Didn't Sam Jackson have BAMF engraved on his lightsaber? I think he... I don't know. That's some trivia I do not know. It eludes me. It eludes me. Dying. Dying. Well, hey. Oh my goodness. Oh yeah. Alright, y'all. Alright. It's getting to that time of the night. Get that time of the night. Have a great night. I'll see you on the next video. I gotta get a bit more editing done. I should have a video out next week though. I really should have one out next week. This has been way too long. I'm gonna have to like pull like an all-nighter or something to get that done. But yeah. Yeah. Have you watched the Clone Wars? Please don't let me be the only one. I watched the animated Clone Wars. Yeah. It was pretty good. It was pretty good. But with that being said, have a great night, everybody. I will see you again when our paths cross. Good night for now, everybody.